Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subject channel. This one will be short. It will be short. I want to talk about older men, and when I say older men, I'm talking about 40 and up. How they are messing up the game. The number one way that I believe that older dudes mess up the game of relationships is being a simp. What do I mean by being a simp? You taking pictures on Facebook with women that everybody know dogged you out. You begged your way back. Begging is for simps, man. And the number one reason, though, is their lack of confidence. See, I know dudes like this, man. I know guys that I knew them, I ran with them when we was younger. So I know how you used to move when it came to women. You done lost your confidence, man. You think people done made you believe that being in your 40s, oh, you old, man, it's over for you. No, it's not. It's only over for you if you want it to be over. Let me show you something. In your 40s, here's what I noticed. Like, I got to get back in the gym because I started doing this particular business thing and I stopped going to the gym. But I noticed all the definition that I had physically in terms of muscle when I was going to the gym 5 and 6 days a week. And that was at, how old was I? 47? You are what you say you are. As a man, think it's so easy. So you let your wife, because that's what she think of herself, make you think it's over. All them young girls don't want you. These women don't want you. How do you know? How do you know who wants them and who don't? But these the things they say, but I forgot. We the manipulators. We try to brainwash them. Meanwhile, they saying all of this stuff to men. Don't ever let no woman, I don't care how she look, you supposed to have the most confidence. How is it that the celebrities, all the stuff they got to do to get where they at, how do they have more confidence than you? And you an everyday guy. You don't have to do them rituals and stuff like that. So y'all mess up the game with being a simp and you don't got no confidence. Like, I got just as much, if not more confidence now, because especially being that I'm wiser than I was in my 20s. And I look at it and I understand that no matter how I look, no matter how I dress, no matter who like me, they gonna like me, and who don't, they ain't. So what? The world starts and ends with God, not women. They can move around. Okay, move around then. Okay, move around. So they taking pictures on Facebook with women that everybody know how she was doing you. People again, like one of my guys, I gained respect for him. Because when one of my relatives who happened to be friends with him was telling me all the stuff that his wife was doing to him, I'm looking at him like, dude, man, I've known you since we was young, man, since we was like 10 or 11 years old, man. Where did all this come from? And then who he was came out. He got rid of her. I'm like, okay, there you go. Because there's no way he should have stayed with her, what she was doing to him and what she was letting other people do to him. You got to keep your Listen, man. Listen, man. Again, who like you gonna like you, and who ain't. I'll say it in the slang way. You don't lose your confidence. Oh, I'm old, my hair's gray. Dye it. I let my gray sit in for a little while and then I dye it. And I'm gonna keep dyeing it until I don't want to dye it no more. If you got a problem with it, don't look at it. Oh, he dyed his hair. You're right. But don't touch me too much, though, because the only thing that's going gray on me is my hair. People be wanting to test you. That's how you going to come up short, trying to test a lot of these older guys just because they got a few strands of gray in their head. You gotta realize some people mastered the art of whooping your ass. And I'm just spelling it, I'm just saying. That age stuff here, y'all watch too much boxing. Y'all gotta realize there's other factors in with them. Like, those guys are rich, like they might not want to fight no more. And that's why I say, I think, kind of off subject, I think Mike Tyson kind of messed himself up. He should have just went right in and became a pro again. Because he had that instinct, he wanted to just tear people apart. Now it's like he's sitting around smoking weed and talking. He could have came back and won those belts. Tyson Fury ain't invincible. You catch Tyson Fury with the right punch, I believe you can drop him. And if you get him good enough, he ain't getting up. He's good. I'm not questioning that. But you get a good enough one off of him, he not going to get up, man. But what I'm saying is, you in your 40s, big deal. Big deal. You say, well, you know, man, the old buddy don't be wanting to go up sometime. Is it because you letting her put that in your head? You putting that in your own head? Or is it that you probably just need to get your blood flowing a little better? Maybe you need to get rid of that big old gut you got. Or if you a skinny dude, maybe you need to do some semen retention. Maybe you jogging off too much. Get in shape. If you're not in shape, go a whole long period without, and eat right. And then let's see. I don't believe none of that, man. I believe that to be women trying to get an edge. Put what a man like in front of him, and that thing like him, and doing acts on him, and let's see. Let's see. If he ain't got no health problem, let's see. That's just talk. That's just talk. But yeah, you older guys, man, y'all messing the game up with y'all simpering, y'all lack of confidence. You on Facebook trying to brag on your woman, knowing good and well she ain't perfect. You trying to brag on her, and people know how she really is, and they looking at that like you messing up the game. The dude she messing with know how she is. The dudes who know he messing with her know how she is. And you talking about my wonderful this, my wonderful that. You cheating on her and she cheating on you too. Every time you look up, she on some type of vacation. You think guys ain't hollering at her on them vacations? Stop it, man. One of my guys, he told the truth. He's like, man, he said my first name, man. He said, man, you already know how I am, man. I said, yeah, I know. And then we just start talking about something else. Because what we were talking about was related to that. I ain't gonna get into the whole subject, but like he said, man, you already know how I do. And I do. I've known him since we was 4 years old. Ran with him. See, women sometimes try to get in the way of friends, but a lot of even if y'all not friends no more, if you was there seeing his personality develop, you already know how he is. This is why I'm making this video, because I know that some of these guys, they done lost their confidence, man. That's why they putting up with stuff that I know you, and I know you didn't put up with that from women. You done lost your confidence, man. Y'all think the only young dudes got confidence. Man, most of these young dudes ain't even figured out life yet. How they got confidence? Confident of what? Well, I'm in the NFL. There's that can be taken away from you. One injury, one element that you don't know about, and you out the league. What else do you know how to do? Y'all let these, come on, man. Come on, man. Most women, the only thing you should be working on when you get older, you got to get a little more aggressive in getting on your stuff in terms of life, because you're running out of time. So you want to be more aggressive with getting your money, getting your life settled in with all the material possessions and all of that. You should already be settled in with the Most High. If you get old and you not, it's going to get harder. That's what gets harder when you get older. Is if you ain't got your spiritual life in order. That's how you see people, like, I don't even be talking to people when they finna die or when they sick and they possibly gonna die. Because especially if I've known you for years and I look at it like you never came to me before, not that I'm saying I want to see you not make it, but I'm not finna waste my time, because what if the Most High takes that approach with you? Man, you have 40 years to come to me. Just saying. So guys, older guys, y'all need to stop messing up the game with all the simpery, man. You putting up, your wife be punking you. Talking all slick to you, you'll never put her in her place. She ain't even coming home some nights. I remember we used to go out of town. There used to be a whole bunch of us. And there's one particular guy's wife just didn't show him no respect. I'm like, how are you still married to her? And that's before any of this red pill, knowing about this stuff, Matrix, the Most High opened my eye, any of this stuff in terms of relationship. This is when I was still kind of like with simp tendency. Like years ago, 10, 15 years ago, I was never fully a simp, but I had simp tendency. Trying to please women who don't try to do the same for me and all that. But this chick, she didn't show him no respect at all. And I'm looking at that like, couldn't be me. Because she supposedly was bitter at him for cheating. Okay, why you ain't leave then? But yeah, just understand, man, that being in your 40s is nothing. Being in your 50s is nothing. Look at Denzel Washington. Look at these guys. Look at them. They might not look the same. Of course, you're going to age, but you still can try to look the best you can. Man, my father was, when he, before he died, my father was like, I think my father was 69 when he died, 68 or 69. And it's like he still had pull. Like women, I would be somewhere with him and women would be coming up to him. And he'll be hugging all on them and stuff. And I'll be looking like, okay. So, it's what you do. Listen, man, I'm still going to be lifting weights at 70. I'm probably going to be on steroid. Never know. I ain't going to stop. Because I don't care about age. And you ain't going to make me care about age. I can get whatever I'm going to get. If I want to go for something, I'm going to go for it. And if I get it, I do. If I don't, I don't. Who cares? You old, you this. They was talking that stuff in that detention too. But when it was all said and done, they always was trying to get me fired. If I'm so old, why you can't take me out? That's how people do. They try to elevate. like, and all in the comments in these YouTube videos, people doing the same thing. It's the United States way. People try to bring you down with insults, trolling, gaslighting. You can't bring me down or up. My level is where it's gonna be, and I'm gonna determine the up and down of that. But you guys, y'all gotta stop listening to people and people trying to tell you what you can get and what you can't. If they not God, don't listen to them, and I'm sure they ain't. If it ain't the Most High, you shouldn't be listening to it. Go for what you want. Go for what you'll do is taking all kind of garbage from women, not divorcing them because they think, well, man, it's too late. No, it's never too late. You letting her disrespect you like that, it's getting worse and worse, and you know it. You say, well, I'm going to lose everything. Well, you should have had yourself. Okay, well, build yourself up then. How about that? But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. We coming back with Isaiah 4:1. Stay tuned.